All right, so I drew another little room here, and I'm gonna do a bed. So kind of look at your room and picture your bed's gonna come out like this, right? So I'm gonna start with the footboard, and I want it to maybe come out about this far. So right about here is when I wanna start, because I wanna have room over here for a dresser, because you're gonna have 5 pieces of furniture. So I'm gonna do a dresser over here, and maybe like a little, tall dresser here, and then like a nightstand on each side, and then your bed. So main thing to make this look good is you want stuff to be lined up. So if this is the bottom of my legs on my bed, see how I'm lining them up on my ruler? I'm not putting one down here and one up there, okay? So you want to have stuff line up. That's how you're going to make it look realistic. Not realistic, but it's going to look good. And then, of course, in real life, these are vertical lines. And I should have measured. See how that looks skinnier? I should have measured that now that I'm looking back on it. But you can go back and fix it. This is just a demo for you guys. So the end of my bed, right? I'm gonna start with this, kind of like my 2 legs. And then they're connected. Maybe I'll bring it down a little bit. Right, just like a footboard. So if you look at the end of your bed at home, maybe these are round, and you can turn this into something that's round, once you've drawn it. And you've got the perspective lines there. You can if you want to make that rounded, we've drawn cylinders. You guys know what a cylinder looks like. You can turn cylinders if you want. But I'm gonna leave mine squarish, so I can show you guys, just like your boxes, you need a line going to the point. Now the end of the bed isn't very long, right? So I'm not taking my lines all the way to the point. My ruler is lined up on it for sure, but I'm not going all the way because I know I'm gonna have to erase it. And then when I finish them off, I'm gonna have those line up, go in the same spot, so they look like they go together, or that they're the same size rather. Same thing, I forgot this corner here, sorry. I've got this great tool I gotta show you guys. Okay, I have 2 things. They're actually really super awesome. I got this thing, and here it is. Okay, this thing's really cool. You can get these, I don't know if they would have these at Michael's or something. I think I got this as an art supply store years ago. They're really cheap though. They're like 10 cents at the art supply store. See this line right here, how little it is? So if I come in here with my big old fat eraser, I'm gonna erase something I don't want. So what you do is you line up the little hole on what you want to erase, and then it kind of shields, oh, my eraser's too big. Then it kind of shields everything around it, and you can erase it without messing up your other stuff. I also have this awesome thing, Mono Zero, M-O-N-O, and then the word 0. So it's like a little eraser that comes out like a mechanical pencil. This thing's super awesome. You can really get into those tight spaces with one of those. Yeah. These, we ordered these online a few years ago. I have one, and my other art teacher has one too. Other art teacher I used to work with. Anyway, I'm an art supply nerd, so I will always fall in love with cool art supplies. Okay, so here's the end of my bed, the footboard. I forgot I was not making mine round. I'm making mine straight. Now what do I need? I need my my headboard, right? So again, in order to make your bed look like it goes together, I'm gonna line my ruler up on my footboard here, okay? So I know where to put my headboard. These back lines are gonna get lined up. I'm not gonna make I'm gonna make these a little bit smaller because they are farther away than my headboard. And basically what I'm doing is I'm drawing the tops first. Not the tops, the like this, the top of the box. I'm drawing that first. So then I know, actually, I know what my metric, I'm not gonna make these very long because my mattress is gonna be there, right? You're not gonna see the entire headboard. I'm gonna draw them kind of lightly. So you see how I got that lined up? And then I lined up these front lines with each other so they go together. So they look like they're the same height. Now I need this, you know, part here, maybe like right there. Again, if you just line everything up with whatever it goes with, it'll look the same. Oops. I meant that to come across. Hopefully you guys can see that. Is it too small? Hopefully you can see it. But as you can see, it's just a series of boxes. You guys have been drawing boxes the whole time. Now, I've got all this space here. I know that my bed is gonna hide part of that back wall, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase that. And this will be my mattress. And again, gonna use my vanishing point to draw my mattress, which is basically just kind of connecting the headboard to the footboard, right? And voila, there's your bed. Now how can you make it look more like a bed? You could add pillows, maybe fancy sheets or something like that, but you can make it look a lot softer. You know, you can pop some pillows in there and make it look right. Now let me do a dresser. So think about what a dresser is. A dresser is, that's huge, maybe not that big, Christine. A dresser is basically a big, you know, rectangle cube thing, right? You guys, that's easy. You guys know how to draw a box at this point. You've drawn a bunch of them. Not to mention your complicated letters. So I drew a box just like before. I'm gonna do like a bureau kind of a dresser, I think. So it's gonna be long, but it's short. And one thing to look at when you're drawing is think about your size. You know, don't draw your dresser to be humongous and then your bed's really small. That doesn't make any sense. Like you're a giant, but you're not. Erase all my little extra lines where I went past my point. Or past the corner, and I kind of accidentally erased this guy. Sorry about that, dude. Okay, think about your drawers. Again, they're gonna be a series of vertical and horizontal lines. Make them about the same size, because that's normally what a drawer looks like, right? I mean, sometimes there's one tall, skinny drawer at the top, but typically they're lined up, especially on the vertical side, they're gonna be lined up in order to make it look right. And then I'll do like some little horizontal pulls here. Okay, so now I've shown you the couch, the bed, a dresser. Anything else can be created by breaking it down into a series of boxes. Like simplify the form into what you're drawing. Okay, I need a tall box, I need a long wide box, and then you can soften the edges if you want to make it, you know, appear to be a softer thing. So let's get started, and I can't wait to see y'all's rooms.